Alright guys, trying a slightly different camera setup here now. I've got the camera almost in front of my face, so hopefully you're still getting a good chunk of the page, but also not getting my giant skull and super thick glasses in the way. Gonna do some quick stuff here, hopefully. Basically, just this background here, because I think I'm gonna have to break for lunch. So, as you can see, I kind of have the composition laid out, and now I'm just gonna very lightly go with the brush, allow it to dictate. And I'm moving fast so that way I can get this sort of dry brush effect. Alright. Then it'll be a matter of just filling in all this black here, which will take forever. I think I'll spare you most of it. So basically I'll just show you what I would typically do is just take my brush. Oh, I got my wrong glasses on. Alright, I'll deal. Yeah, just do the outlines here, and then I would take a thicker brush and fill in here. By a thicker brush, I mean an actual, and these, just a brush, cheap watercolor brush, some ink, and fill it in. Here I've just got like this outline of the castle. I do need my other glasses for this. I'm sorry, hold on. So that will be all black. That's going to be black. I'm going to use some negative shapes here to just sort of describe the landscape. The thicker brush. So I'm not exactly. This is going to be open so that we can get these nice silhouettes of these rats. So very quickly, I'm just going to fill in some shapes here. Like I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to make these look like trees or rocks or what. Also, this is all big white space, so instead of keeping this all like negative, this will end up being like this. And what I try and keep in mind with my compositions, oops, let's not use that one, is like a black and white checkerboard. Whereas my black, white, black, white, black, white. So this castle has got a white background, so it's going to be mostly in black silhouette. Like that, see? So all I want it to do is to look generically like some castle ruins. Like it doesn't need to look specifically like, because it's just a pinup, so it doesn't need to specifically look like a place or a real place or anything. And I don't want it to detract from the rest of it. Maybe what I'll do is just put in just a little windows here. Yeah, that's all you need. You just need the suggestion that it's something. It suggests like a building, a castle, a stronghold. And that's going to be all filled in black there. Boy, I feel like I don't have that much to show you here. But let's do a rat real quick. And I think I'm going to call it because it's going to be boring to fill that in. I don't really have time right now to get into these other details. So let's do this rat and then we'll call it. Rats and mice always look like they're wearing, like they're little people with big baggy clothes on. I mean, when I was doing Mice Templar, it's definitely what I was thinking. Just a silhouette. These little rats are coming out of the skull. Probably should have had one crawling out over here as well. Again, if I was working digitally, that's the fun thing. Like, you go, oh, I should have done this, and you just do it really easy without having to worry about whiteout or what it does to the original piece. You know, back in the day, you just draw it separately, cut it out, and paste it right on there. Pretty badass. That's why I love looking at those IDW books. Like, you see a lot of creators and artists who, you know, it's just about getting the work out, no matter how revered the stuff is. You can just see the production value of get it done. You got monthly deadlines, get things done. You got to cut this out, paste it on top, even though this page could sell for blah, 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 or it means so much or whatever. It just has to get done. It's not holy. And I also like with rats and stuff, like sometimes just filling it in like this and leaving these little bits of white because it gives a sense of like their fur and, you know, all of that. All right, so I think for now this is all I'm going to record. Thanks for hanging out and checking out this second, much shorter video. Yeah, and I'll post this. I wish I had real editing equipment. I could put the two of these together and just make it easy. But then I guess that would take time, and I don't want to do that. I got things to do. Yeah, so I'll post the finished here and links to the auction that this will go to and all of that. And thanks for hanging out. Thanks for keeping me company. All right. I'll talk to you later. Take care.